feel to be home in Newfoundland after spending so much time in Charlottetown?
It's really nice. It's good to catch up with the family and friends and to see people I haven't seen in a few months, and even in the course of the hockey season. When I go home for Christmas break, it's usually pretty quick, and I don't get to see everyone that I want to see. So to come in and know I have a few months to do that now is good, and get to see all the people I need to see and hang out with them, and it's been really fun.
Wicked. And what are some of the things that you've been getting up to outside of the rink? I know you were telling me about going to Maple Leaf Square for game one there.
Yeah, I went out to Toronto probably last week to watch, or I went out with my girlfriend there and we watched game 5 of Leafs and Ottawa, and we got tickets to the Maple Leaf Square. It was pretty cool. It was a really nice atmosphere to be in there and to see all the crazy fans and stuff. We actually got kicked out because of a thunderstorm temporarily, but they let us back in after. So that was a really fun night. And yeah, other than that, I've been home. I've been hanging out with friends, watching the playoffs. My life's still pretty hockey involved. I've been doing some hockey camps here with little kids and stuff, and I've been in the gym a little bit. The golf courses are opening soon here, so lots of stuff to look forward to for sure.
Looking back kind of to the end of last season, it was a really good second half to the year. Disappointing playoff end, but looking back, how do you think the season went as a whole, personally and as a team?
Yeah, I thought personally when I was healthy and in the lineup, I thought I contributed to our team. I thought I played pretty well throughout this year, and to be in that dressing room with all those guys was super special, and I couldn't take it for granted. It was a really good group we had in that locker room this year, and every time I came back from 2 injuries, I guess, but when I got back into the dressing room and into the lineup with those guys, it just made you want to run through a wall for every one of those guys. Like they battled every night, and we put up a fight with pretty much every team, every game this year. So it's no better time to be an Islanders fan, in my opinion. I feel like next year we're keeping pretty much the same team. Obviously the overagers got to go, but I think it's an exciting time to be in Charlottetown and be an Islanders fan, and especially an Islanders player. For me, it's really exciting to have that core group coming back, and to see what we could do after Christmas, and to see the impact we made in the league, and kind of just turned a couple heads and made people scared to come across that bridge. So I think it's really exciting and something everyone should look forward to.
And after your first season with the CO in your jersey, that comes with a ton of responsibility. How do you think you handled that role, and what was that like for you this past season?
I think there was high pressure moments at certain points of the year. I mean, if you look at our first probably 10, 20 games, we weren't looking too hot. We were just trying to find our identity and just struggling to do that. And I think as the season went on, as we all got comfortable with each other, and I think just for my role, it was super easy to be a leader on this team just because of how many other leaders and good people we have with us in the dressing room. So every one of the guys in the room's a leader, and at the end of the day, I just got recognized as the captain, but there's so many other leaders and good people to look up to in that dressing room. And I just feel like any one of those guys could wear the C and represent themselves as a leader in any certain way. So they made my job super easy as a captain, and I'm sure it'll continue for next year. So I played on Charlottetown for 3 years now, played in other teams, moved away for a year in New Brunswick, played minor hockey all the way up through, obviously. And yeah, no doubt about it, that was a tight group last year. I think every day that we got to spend practice together, got to go on a road trip together, there was just something that we could find that just made us click even more. And I think even though those bus trips and those Quebec trips can be tough sometimes, like I think at the end of the year, we were looking forward to them just because we knew how much we'd spend time with each other, and how fun that would be. And even coming to the rink every day, like we all came to the rink with smiles on our face, like even on hard days where we know we're gonna be worked hard, and we might be coming back from a loss and not be as happy or satisfied with our play. We always had the attitude of everyone in the room to back it up and to keep a bit of positivity going. So it was really fun this year, and yeah, this group is special, and hopefully it'll continue for next year.
What's your excitement for playing games at your hometown there in Newfoundland?
Yeah, that'll be really exciting. I remember that developing its idea in the league and the rumors going around with that, and it didn't really seem like that was a possibility because I remember, I don't think I was around for the Fog Devils, but I remember hearing about them, and there's been a lot of teams that have run through St. John's and in that Rankin Mile 1 Center, which is now the Mary Brown Center, but I ended up playing my first ever hockey tournament in that rink, so to come back and play in it again as a bit of a higher level, you might say, is going to be pretty fun, and it'll be really exciting. I'm going to have a lot of friends there and family, so it'll be super cool. I think our whole conversation has summed it up. I mean, this is the most excited I've been to come back to a team after what second half of last year brought to the fans. I mean, how could you not get season tickets? Like, how could you not want to come back and get in that Easton Center? I mean, like, if I was a fan, I'd be buying those tickets right away. I watched a lot of games last year because of my injuries, and it was so fun to watch those guys, especially our top guys just buzzing around. So it's going to be super fun to get back as a player, and I'm sure it's just going to be just as fun as a fan to watch us.